A lot of people are citing, for example, a renewable energy company, saying that very high growth, but the multiple was so high that even after the dip, the multiple is not attractive enough. So where do you find the confluence of growth as well as attractive multiples? Now, please mind, Porinju, I'm not trying to say that 50 may be expensive or cheap. It may, I mean, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. I would love to know where is it that in Porinju Veliyath's eyes does the beauty lie?
See, many of the sunrise sectors, like renewable energy, EV, and they all are evolving sectors.
Right.
Because we had a very short supply of these kind of stocks, being the beginners. So people were chasing them. And along with that chasing and the prices going up manifold 5, 10, 20, 30% times. And I know stocks which have gone 50 and 100 times without much difference in the fundamental of the company. Stories are created and made. Some of the stories may work also, but it may take much more time than the investors think about it. And here the worries of the world and a lot of renewable energy companies, I feel it was crazy. It was like in every bubble it happens. So we should be careful. And there is no much clarity about the future of these companies and the competition. Now, one more thing, Neeraj, everyone aspires to be an entrepreneur after when they come out of the campus, especially the scene I'm seeing in Kerala. That entrepreneurial spirit. Earlier, it used to be our Gujarati communities and Mawaris, but here now it's spreading all over the nation, and it's very good. I'm not discouraging that, but when that then there's a problem also. Everyone is trying to be an entrepreneur, a startup. So I don't know. The uncertainty for the future is going to be tremendous. So a renewable energy company may face competition from much smarter people, more cost-effective producer. And today capital is in plenty. There was times in the history in India where, the capital was very scarce. Now we are in a plentiful kind of a situation. If a good project is, presented, it can and viable by some good people, credible people as promoters. I think today money is not a problem. Raising fund is very easy. So we cannot, these are uncertain areas. Now the Trump is talking about tariffs. There is a narrative going on. It's a major geopolitical development of the recent past. So again, there is an uncertainty. But I strongly believe this is more of a sentimental thing. India is not going to be affected negatively at all. Some tariffs are very good. Some tariffs India has imposed on import is very, very high, which is making Indian industry, manufacturing inefficient also, especially in automobile.
Right.
I feel those demands by the US administration to reduce tariff on automobile import, it is very reasonable and it is good for India, I believe. Ultimately, our Mahindras and Tata Motors, they will start producing much better vehicles than today. It's a big surprise to me. See, is there any of these local Indian manufacturers made a good car, a premium car I'm talking about, not the lower end cost-effective ones, which is also mass thing is very good.
Sure.
But something like a 60, 70 lakh rupees kind of a car, which is a premium car.
Got it.
We have a huge market. All Indians are importing it. So why can't Mahindras or Tata Motors or Maruti, none of these companies have a car in that kind of a segment?
Sure.
So because they are protected with tariffs. So whatever they make will be sold off. So I think this tariff normalization and making it reasonable, the demand from the US is very, very good for India and good for US too.
Well, let's see if the companies are listening to this. But Porinju, on that note, we are out of time completely. Thank you so much for taking the time out. And thanks for the word of caution. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Neeraj.
That's Porinju Veliyath, who's usually a bull, sounding off that bugle of caution, don't get carried away. Some of the stocks might still be expensive.